Okay, so we're going to make another short little segment to my video. Today is Monday. I believe it's the 15th. Anyway, I am on my way to work, but this morning I just came from the doctor's office because I told y'all how tired I was going to be. That wasn't all the symptoms, but there was one symptom that really scared me because I'd gotten a rash and I was worried about it because this rash was nothing. It was small. It wasn't nothing, or it was nothing in my mind. But it started spreading, the actual irritation and everything started spreading, but the rash didn't. It was like under the skin. It was really, really irritated, and that was really scaring me because it was right along, it was under my arm for my left arm. And I was worried that it was something else than what it was. It was making it like numb. Or not exactly numb, but like how whenever your arm feels whenever it's waking up from being asleep. You slept wrong and your arm is waking up from being asleep. Well, that's what it was it was feeling like, and it was starting to spread down my arm and a little bit on my back. And the rash itself wasn't, but that pain, that she called it nerves. She said that it was like a nerve pain that was causing that, which is what my doctor said. But it was enough today that it was really irritating and bothering me, and I thought that it could have been something else. But turns out it's shingles. So, not fun. She just told me make sure I keep it covered. Make sure, keep my hands clean and all that. Especially if I touch it, but make sure it's covered. Every bit of it, which is fine where it's at. I have to cover it anyway. But yeah, it's already been a morning, and but I do have medicine for that, and then she gave me some for the nerve pain, which I can't take it till I get home tonight. Because the type of medicine it is, it doesn't make everybody drowsy, but it does make some people, so I need to know how it's going to affect me. But anyway, that is the beginning of my day today. Fun. Doctor's visit. I hate going to the doctor. I hate getting my blood pressure taken. That's the one thing that I really hate. And it's funny because whenever I was younger, as a child, I remember my grandma saying that that was the thing that she hated at the doctor's office the most. Out of all the shots and everything, she hated getting her blood pressure taken. And back then, it didn't seem so bad, but the older you get, that, I completely agree. That's the one thing that I hate getting done. Even though I have to test my blood pressure at the house too. But, yeah, that was just terrible. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. Everyone take care. I will see you in the next segment of this. I know these are just short little segments to let you know what's going on with my weekend. Not exactly whipping chats for this part of it, but I will get to that. Somewhere in this video, you'll probably see a whip and chat. And anyway, I'll see you in the next video, or next segment of this video. Take care, everyone. Bye. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm just doing a quick little segment to the video. And guess where I'm going today? Okay. So, we are going camping, but I had to bring my car because we've got an appointment up there for a tire rotation, and they're going to check out something on my car on Wednesday. But anyway, I'm headed camping. I can't wait to get there. I am so happy about this. It's been a while since I've gotten to go camping, and I'm really looking forward to it. Just so happy. Anyway, I'm still not feeling great, but I'm feeling okay. But I will tell you that it has gotten worse than it was yesterday. As far as all the prickling, and it seems to be spreading a little bit. So that is not fun, but at least I get to relax today. Once I get up here, once I get up there, I'll go ahead and start giving you more of a tour. He's already got the camper up there. I had to get a few more things from the house. My whole seat over here is covered with stuff. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all more once I get there. Anyway, everyone take care, and I'll see you in the next segment. Okay, I'm finally here. We're almost, just got to go through here. Since I don't have a camper on, I don't have to stop here. And there's nobody here anyway. But anyway, let's get going. I think I got to remember right. I think my spot is this way. And then we turn right here. And there's the showers here, which are really nice because each one has a toilet and a shower individually, so you can lock the door. It's great. We do have a shower in the camper, but if we can keep from filling up the gray water tank, that's better. Look, there it is. Right there, and he's got it all set up, ready to go. The awning out and everything. I was hoping to get stuff with us setting up camp here, but it just didn't work out that way. I had to come separately, so anyway, I'm just gonna pull in right here. And I will see you in a little bit. Bye. Look at what I just found at Walmart. So exciting. Okay, so we are sitting outside looking around. This is my campsite. I am doing a voiceover on this, but look at that. Isn't this such a gorgeous spot? It might look familiar to some of y'all because we have camped in this spot before, but cannot wait. I'm working on one of the 3 panels that I bought because, of course, I ran off and left my turkey for Thanksgiving extra drills at the house. But this is a really pretty 3-panel, and I do have to say that they have made a lot of improvements on this since the last ones that they did. Because on the last ones, I was having the awfulest time reading them. I still am because I'm still working on one. But this one, I have had no issues at all whatsoever reading it. Got all the colors in these two little containers, which are great. But look at that. In this video, I haven't gotten a whole lot done yet, but I do have quite a bit done. So, and this one I think was the first panel that I did, but it didn't take me long at all. In fact, I ended up finishing this 3-panel while I was camping. Can you believe that? It's just absolutely so pretty, and I can't wait to figure out some place to hang it up. If I would have been working on my turkey for Thanksgiving, I probably would have got it at least halfway done, but I didn't. But yeah, it ended up being such a gorgeous day on the day that I was doing this. The only issue was that there was a lot of ants in this campsite, which were just right there, and every time I would turn around, one of them was crawling on me, and I couldn't stand that, so I didn't stay outside long. Okay, I hope that y'all can see it okay, but if you look, there's a little squirrel right there that I was recording, and it was just so adorable. I love squirrels, watching them play and everything. And this one, before I started recording, it was just standing up on its hind legs a lot. But of course, once I started recording and trying to get it to where y'all could see it a little bit better, he quit playing as much as he was. But he's just running around from tree to tree. Right here, I thought I lost him, but that's okay. Okay, in this segment, I was trying to catch the planes that were flying over, because this campsite is close to I guess it's like a military training base in a way. It's not, but anyway, it's close to something to do with the military. And they, I guess, were doing flying drills. So in this one, we are just hooking up to the trailer. He's backing up the truck. I don't know how he does that so well. I definitely can't do it. But anyway, I had to tell him to stop the first time because we didn't have the trailer up high enough, so he pulled up a little bit, and then he redid it and got it perfect on the first try. As far as that, he was lined directly up with it. But anyway, that is all of this part, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so he's pulling out the camper. Okay, now we can back out and get behind him. So we're leaving this campground and we are going to be going to another one. I've got to wait on my son to get off work before I go there, but we're going to get this done. I'm going to meet him over at the dump station, help with that, and then we'll be on our way. And I wish I'm feeling okay for the most part. You see that? You see that caterpillar crawling on my windshield? Anyway, we're gonna go to the dump station, dump this, and then I'll be on my way to pick up my son from work. And then I will be headed to the other campground. So see you in a bit.
The Honda, a hand in the small of my back, and I unlocked the car. "How are you this morning?" he asked. Once we were in...
Okay, so I'm here at the park, fixing to pull up to the camper here in a minute. Josh should already have it set up. It took me a little bit longer to take care of and drop off my son than I thought it was, so we're here now. See that silver truck up there? That and the camper is mine. So we're gonna go ahead and park. Look at this gorgeous view. This is one of my favorite campgrounds to camp at. It's got really nice spots. I've been in this one before. Look at that view over there. Isn't that just beautiful? Anyway, be back to you in just a few. Okay. So recording, yes it is. Oh, and now my little squirrel's gone. Oh well. I came up here to go to the restroom and stuff. Whenever I'm camping, I like to try to use the public restrooms as much as possible. Just for the fact that I don't want to move my trailer to have to go and empty the black tank early. So just to keep it kind of less than full. We do use it, but just not. We do try to go up there as much as possible during the day. So I'm going to go ahead and let this one pass. Give them plenty of room. And yes, I know I haven't buckled my seatbelt, and if that's bothering some of y'all, I am sorry, but we're gonna go back down to the camper, and maybe we might see some more squirrels. That one little squirrel was so cute. It looked like it had a giant acorn in its little paws and was eating the giant acorn, but I don't know exactly what it was. So anyway, here we go back to the camper. You can already see it in the distance. So today I actually scheduled today off of work, so I've got all day to do whatever I want. I'll be by myself till tomorrow after Josh gets off work at his second job, whenever he comes back up here, because tonight he plans on going home just because it's closer to his other job. So I'll have the camper all to myself tonight. Anyway, everyone take care. I'll see you in a few. Okay, so I decided to leave the house for a little bit. I've got to go.
Canceling voice recognition.
Once again, my car decides to pick up where it's not supposed to. Anyway, I've decided to head off to town. I'm going to go to Walmart. And I'm going to grab something to eat because I haven't had breakfast today. It is 11:35, which on Mondays is typical for me to get breakfast about 10:30, 11 o'clock because I normally work on Mondays, but I took today off. So, we're going to go to town. You're getting a little view of the campground right now that I'm staying at. It's a nice little campground. A lot of times we'll stay at that spot right there that's really close to the bathrooms. The only issue with that one is it does not have a water hookup. So, whenever we stay there, we have to fill up our water holding tank. So we have water to use, but it's right there by the bathrooms. So even if we do all the dishes in the world and everything, as long as we're not taking showers and stuff, we have plenty of water in that holding tank to make it through our camping trip normally. And that is one of our favorite spots, along with the one that we have now. Although next time I think I'm going to try out a different spot if it's available. So we'll go from there. I don't know if we'll get to go camping again this year. I'm hoping that we do. I am always hoping to get to go camping. I don't care. It gives me time away from everything. So, yeah. Anyway, I've had such a wonderful time this camping trip. This part of the road is like 20 miles an hour, if you're wondering why I'm driving so slow. I don't know why they didn't do this at like 30, 35. I could understand it, but from this neighborhood down here to this part is 20 miles an hour. And there are sometimes cops that like to hide in here and pull people over for speeding going through here, going up to the... So I always try to make sure that I'm pretty close to the speed limit through here, because my husband's actually been pulled over twice. I think it's been twice for coming through here going... He probably was only going about 30, 35, but whenever the speed limit's 20, it's a big difference. So, anyway, I probably won't record in Walmart at all, but I'm going to go and get something to eat, go to Walmart, and then I'm going to come back to the campground. It's been raining, so I doubt I'll be able to sit outside. I'm afraid if I get everything set up outside to record and everything, it'll start coming down a downpour and the wind will start blowing and all that, because we're still supposed to have more rain today. But once that happens, once I get back to the house, I'm going to record a few videos. Maybe do a whip and chat. Maybe do a live unboxing. I've actually thought about doing that this time. And I do have some stuff that I got from Michael's. So we will see. Look at those chickens just walking around the yard. I don't know if y'all saw that or not, but that was kind of cute. Anyway, I'll see you in the next little bit. Everyone take care. Bye. Hello everyone. So today I'm down at the shop for a little bit and I'm going to go ahead and try to kit up this little painting right here that Miss Bill sent to me. I've got the painting over here. Isn't that just adorable? It's the Red Queen. I can't wait to get this done. It's actually 31 colors. Can you believe there's 31 colors in that? Here is the little key thing. So we're going to try to kit this up. This is the little hanging magnet thing. I won't open that just yet, but let me see. I know it's a mess over here. Every week I come in, I clean off my desk, and every week whenever I come back, I have to do it all over again. Okay, yeah, this is just a bunch of stuff that I have. This pen actually came out of one of my Christmas kits from Michael's. I've got the purple one that came with this, too. What was I looking for here? It is not, yeah it is, there it is. I found it. Okay. So got my pen. Let's see. Hopefully I didn't forget anything today. I got these two little things that I try to carry with me so that I can work on these smaller ones. What we're going to do here is we're just going to take this and we're going to start marking these. I got to make sure they're the right way. So, okay, A, B, C, and D. And then we got E, F, G, H. No, it sounds like I'm just doing the alphabet, huh? Okay, and then I, J, K, there's an L, an M, and an N. O, P, Q, R. O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Then we get a question mark, a plus sign, let's go to the next ones. We got a lowercase n, a slash, and an equal sign. And then the rest of these I will go ahead and put on here as we need them. I could cut this and tape this in here for reference. So do like 15 on one of these. I don't know yet. We'll figure that out here in a minute once we get all this done. But I'm going to go ahead and kit this up real quick, and then I might be back to do a little bit of a chat. Okay. So I got this kitted up. Look at all that fur right there. I've got to clean that up. Anyway, after all that kitting up, I got all of these kitted up. I only had to use 2 extra little slots with all of these, so not bad. Let's go ahead and do this. And what is this one called? Does it have a name? Red Queen is the name of it. So we are going to find my marker wherever I put it at. Did I put it back in here? No, don't see it in there. Where'd it go? There it is, right in front of my face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write Red Queen on here. And this is 1 of 2. And then we're going to write Red Queen on this one. And this is 2 of 2. And just for my information, I'm going to put my start date on here. Really meant to write it on this one, not that one. 9/25/25. It's a little bit messy, but that's okay. So we got this all kitted up. And I'm going to start working on it. I'm just going to start down here at the bottom. I'm not really going to use my release papers or anything on it. We are just going to do it like this and work on it without even sectioning it off. Now, who knows? I may change my mind sooner than later, but for now, that's what we're going to do. Okay, I think I'm going to start with the peas right in here, so there's not that many of them. And for these, I've noticed that for round drills, okay, my little pink tray right here seems to do the best. With the exception of like my Forever Young trays and all that. So where did it go? I'm losing everything today. Yes, I have that pen. And right now I'm using this for this just because I put these in here whenever I was packing up camping. But I am going to put these in the other case. It's just right now, this is just what they're in. And so that I can put my reading glasses in there. These ones, because I love this case. What letter? P. I almost forgot what letter I was working on. But I am really thinking that this one will go by really quick. So far, it has just been me down at the shop today. I haven't heard from anybody else. So, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and finish this part. I did go and see Mom yesterday, and on days like that, whenever I go and see her, and she was in a really good mood yesterday whenever I went and saw her, which is fantastic. I love it going down there whenever she's in that state of mind. She knew who I was. She asked about Josh whenever I told her that we had went camping. She knew who he was, even though he wasn't there. But I told her that we had just got back from camping for his birthday. And today is actually Remy's birthday, so I know that she probably won't watch this, but happy birthday, Remy. Nanny loves you. Anyway, let's see. I'm going to have to edit this once I get home. I've got a bunch of different little ones to put together. Oops, just about put that on the wrong one. Okay, let's see. But I had a really good time camping. I slept really well while I was camping. But last night, now that I'm back home, it's like, can't sleep again. So I don't know if it's just all the stress getting to me or what, but I didn't sleep well last night. I was half tempted to go out in the camper and try to sleep just to see if it was the bed, if it was, I don't know. But we had a really good time while we were camping. Let's get this side of the peas. I'm wondering if this is all of the peas that are in this entire canvas. It might be. I don't know. We will soon find out. I'm trying not to make y'all dizzy again. But you know, it's really hard to diamond paint and not move your head to follow where you're putting your drills and stuff at. So, okay. Well, I guess that's all I've got to say for now. I might do a regular coffee chat and whip once I get home. I was having trouble with setup at the camper, trying to get a full coffee chat and whip or morning coffee with Bead, just because if these glasses would record more than 3-minute segments at a time, then they would be perfect for something like this. But while I'm out and about, but they don't. So I have to record 3 minutes at a time and then put all of the little sections together, which I don't mind doing. It's just a little time consuming. But anyway, so what are we seeing right now? This is an accidental video with my Meta glasses. I was just kind of walking around because I saw the trolley down here, and whenever I got up there to look at it, unfortunately there was nobody in it to take the ride. I did not even turn my glasses on this time. I didn't even realize that it was recording at this point whenever I was walking through here. So, get a little bit of a look at Van Buren. This is the train depot. And all those, you want to say hi?
Hi.
Joshua's here with me in the car. We're sitting at Sonic waiting on our drinks, which are about to be brought out. So, but anyway, just, this was actually a pretty good video for it being an accidental one. So, as we walk across the street, in one of my other videos, I showed you that about the rock shop, and this is the one, Rock Shop and Jewelry, and it was really neat inside. I hadn't planned on going in any of these today because I was just walking around just a little bit because I wanted to see about the trolley, but I didn't see anybody in it, nobody around to ask, so I started walking back to the car. As long as he doesn't bite, he's fine. And came across this cute little dog right here. I need to go back and figure out how to take care of that part because, like I said, I don't put a whole lot of people on here that don't want to be, even though she probably knew I was recording because it did show the flashing light, even though I didn't know. Anyway, this is the Chapters on Main bookshop that I've shown y'all. This is the outside of it. I was standing there debating whether I wanted to go in and get a coffee. And in the end, I decided not to because I'm trying to stay away from that much coffee. But anyway, we went ahead and we're crossing back across the street to where the car is. See, this is the beautiful canopy that I normally sit under. This is the one with just a few benches. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Crafting with V here. And today I am working on this. It looks like it is a little darker in the camera on this, so I'm not sure why that is, unless it's just the way that I'm recording. I'm trying this to see if it would work better. So we're gonna do this, but for a second I gotta get my stuff out here to work with. Got that. Have my tray and my pen. And we're going to try to work on this just a little bit. I think I'm going to work on the equal signs right here. So I believe that that is in this case. And I've got two of these. Right now, I'm just practicing it this way because supposedly you can get more than 3 minutes on here, but I want to see the quality that the video is going to be, because if it's not the best quality, that's fine. If it's a terrible quality, then that is not fine. Anyway, so what am I doing today? I am up at Freedom Park. I was going to try to go on the ferry ride, and I walked down there because I saw the, not ferry, trolley. Because I saw the trolley, but I didn't see anybody in the driver's seat, so I don't think it's running just yet. I bet it doesn't run till later, because every time I've seen it, it has been later in the day. So, since that is the case, I'm just going to sit here and diamond paint while I wait on Joshua to get off work. I'm working on the Red Queen that Miss Bell sent to me, and it's actually a pretty good little painting. Now, it is round drill. I've heard there's been some issues with the Make Market square drills. I myself have never did a square from Make Market, so I couldn't tell you my opinion on that or not. Anyway, like I said, this is just a practice, and this is my little setup for whenever I'm in the driver's seat. I have a bigger table, lap table, that I use whenever I'm in the passenger's seat. And I will diamond paint at that time whenever I'm a passenger while Josh is driving or something, but I'm driving today, so this is what we're doing. Let's see. I think that this is an absolutely adorable little painting. And it's the perfect size for me to take in the car. It fits on my little tray table very easily. I do like those coasters that I do and stuff. They fit on here very nicely. Stickers, off canvas stuff, which once I finish this, I think I may be switching on to the snow globe one. I think. I'm not sure. I reserve the right to change my mind on that. But for now, I'm going to work on this until it's done. Oops. Okay, so it's a little bit small. And I just lost one of my drills because of it. I didn't realize I had it that close to the side. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, Jeannie Bushnell at Bushnell Unscripted is doing this, she's doing an Alice event, so I figured since Miss Bell sent this to me, I would go ahead and do it. Julie, I'm catching up with you on whips. I may surpass you before too long. But if I do, that's okay. That is absolutely okay. I love having different things to do. And I do finish a lot of them. Especially these smaller ones. Like this one. Excuse me. This one may take me a few weeks to do, because I will probably not work on it as much as my turkey for Thanksgiving one. I was so upset whenever I went camping and realized that I left all my extra drills for that one at the house. But for a positive note, I did get a 3-panel done while I was camping. I know I still have to show y'all that completion. And then in that same video, I will probably show y'all the unboxing of the gnomes that I got. That's a 3-panel. I cannot wait to start on that one either. But it's going to have to wait just a little bit, because I need to get some of my bigger paintings done. I know if I would have had all those extra drills, I would have at least been halfway done with my turkey for Thanksgiving while I was on my camping trip. But it didn't happen. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I guess my glasses are getting hot. So I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. I just wanted to do this little practice live here. I will see everyone in the next segment. Bye. Okay, so I just...
Say a command.
Exit.
Can't.
Okay. Of course, that happens every time. I'm buckling my seatbelt because y'all don't want to hear that. I always forget until I hear that noise and then I have to buckle it. You would think by now that would not be the habit, but it is. Anyway, I just left the park and I'm going to go ahead. It's 1:35. My son is supposed to get off at 2. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. Why does it take finally? Everybody was sitting still. I couldn't figure out why it was taking so long for the light to change. Anyway, so we're going to go back to his job where he's at and sit and wait there for the rest of the day. And if he's not off work, I will finish editing this video so that I can post it. But, I think I really had a lot of fun today. Even though I really didn't do that much. I didn't show y'all the Dollar Tree haul that I did. But it was I went in Dollar Tree. And I went in there just to get my granddaughter her birthday gifts. So I got most of them. I might get her something else. Since I went to the Dollar Tree, I was able to get her a few things that I think that she might like. I did pay $5 for one of her items. But the rest of them, well, 2 items. But the rest of them were $1.25 things, so not bad at all. And I got a little miniature first aid kit to keep in my purse at the Dollar Tree. And then I got a little pointer finger. I actually got it for her, but I don't know. I may end up keeping that myself. I'm not sure. To point for like the stuff in the diamond paintings. I don't know. We'll see. I think it's just adorable. It looks like a little Mickey hand. But anyway, I will go ahead and let y'all go. If I decide to add any more to this, I will do it here in a few minutes. But I think that this is going to be the last part of this video for the week. I haven't been doing a whole lot of whipping chats. I haven't even got to do a whole lot of videos, and I should have. I was on vacation. And that is something else I need to tell you about, but maybe that can wait till the live tomorrow. So, if you don't mind, hit that like button, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think about the video. And if you would like, I go live on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. my time, which is Central Time. Where Granny's at, I think it's 7 a.m. But anyway, if y'all want to come and join us for the live, then feel free to do so. We have a lot of fun in there most of the time on Saturdays, so I would love to see you there. Everyone, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.